Did you know that something as simple as the way you eat or store eggs could be putting your health at risk? And worse, many of us make these mistakes every single day without even realizing it. But here's the good news. I'm here to help you fix these problems today before it's too late. This video isn't just about eggs. It's about protecting your health and making sure you get the maximum nutrition this incredible superfood has to offer. So stay with me, because I'm going to reveal the one most common mistakes people make when it comes to eggs. I'll also give you actionable tips and, at the end, a fantastic, healthy egg recipe that you're not going to want to miss. Trust me, this video might just change the way you think about eggs forever. But before we jump into these mistakes, I'm curious. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled, boiled, poached? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's start tackling these mistakes one by one. Keep watching because mistake number 6 in particular might shock you. It's something most people do, but it's bad for your health. And don't forget to stick around for the recipe at the end of this video. Here are the 9 biggest egg mistakes and how to fix them. 1. Overcooking your eggs with high heat. Have you ever noticed that sometimes boiled eggs get that weird green ring around the yolk? That's a clear sign you've overcooked it. And unfortunately, when you overcook eggs or cook them on extremely high heat, not only do they lose flavor and get rubbery, but they also lose their key nutrients. Overcooking can also make the proteins harder for your body to digest. But don't worry, there's a simple fix. To cook perfect boiled eggs, place your eggs in cold water, set the heat to medium, and once the water starts boiling, cook them for just 8 to 10 minutes. Then, move them straight into an ice bath to stop the cooking process. Perfect eggs every time. 2. Using eggs without checking their freshness. Do you always trust the expiration date on the carton? It's not always accurate. Here's a quick and super easy trick to check if your egg is fresh. Fill a glass with water and drop the egg in. If it sinks to the bottom and lays flat, congrats, it's fresh. If it tilts or floats, it's past its prime, and you probably shouldn't eat it. Fresh eggs not only taste better, but are also more nutrient-dense and safer to eat. 3. Storing eggs in the refrigerator door. This one is a major mistake, yet it's so common because refrigerator manufacturers make it tempting. Those little egg compartments in the door? Avoid them. The fridge door is the part of your refrigerator that experiences the most temperature swings because it gets opened and closed so often. These constant changes can make your eggs spoil faster or even increase the risk of bacteria. Here's the solution. Always store your eggs in the middle or back of your fridge, where the temperature is the most stable. Trust me, your eggs will stay fresher for much longer. 4. Cracking eggs. Directly into the pan. It's a small habit, but it can have a big impact. If you crack an egg directly into your pan, or into raw ingredients like pancake batter, you risk accidentally introducing bacteria from the shell into your food. Even the cleanest-looking eggshells can carry bacteria like Salmonella. To avoid this, always crack your eggs into a separate bowl first. This way, you can make sure the egg is fresh, free from any shell pieces, and safe to eat before adding it to your dish. 5. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. We've all seen it. The classic movie scene where the macho athlete chugs raw eggs straight from the glass. But let me tell you, doing this in real life is dangerous. Raw or undercooked eggs can carry Salmonella, a bacteria that could cause serious stomach pain, diarrhea, and fever. While the chances these days are small, it's not worth the risk. Always cook your eggs thoroughly before eating them, whether you boil, fry, or poach them. Safety first. 6. Throwing away the egg yolks. Are you one of those people who skips the yolks to save calories? Well, you're throwing away the healthiest part of the egg. The yolk is packed with essential vitamins, especially A, D, E, and B12, as well as good fats your body needs to absorb some of these nutrients. It also provides key minerals like iron and selenium. So next time you make a dish with eggs, use the whole egg, not just the whites. 7. Using too much oil to fry your eggs. I get it. Fried eggs are delicious. But loading your frying pan with oil can turn this healthy food into a greasy calorie bomb. The good news is, you don't have to ditch fried eggs altogether. Just use a small amount of healthy oil like olive oil and only add what's absolutely necessary. Alternatively, you can try cooking your eggs in non-stick pans or switching to boiled or poached methods for an even healthier option. 8. Using cracked or broken eggs. Here's one most people don't think about. Have you ever used an egg that had a small crack in it? I know, it's tempting to just use it anyway. But eggshell cracks can allow bacteria to enter the egg, contaminating it. If you find a cracked egg in your fridge, it's safest to just throw it away. Or, if you notice the crack right after it happens, like on the way home from the grocery store, crack it into a clean container immediately, cook it thoroughly, and use it within 2 days. 9. Storing eggs next to foods with strong odors. This one might surprise you. Did you know that eggshells are porous? That means they can absorb the smells and even tastes of strong-smelling foods near them, like onions, garlic, or fish. Storing your eggs next to these foods can give them an unpleasant taste when you cook them. To avoid this, keep your eggs in a sealed container or store them away from foods with strong odors. 10. Washing eggs before storing them. Do you ever wash your eggs as soon as you get home from the store, thinking that you're keeping them extra clean? While it seems like a good idea, this is actually a mistake that can make your eggs more vulnerable to bacteria. Why? Eggs come with a natural protective layer called the bloom, which prevents bacteria from getting inside. When you wash eggs, you remove this layer, leaving them exposed to contamination. The right approach? Don't wash your eggs before storing them. Keep them as they are, straight from the carton. If you need to clean your eggs, only do so right before you're ready to use them, and gently rinse them under cool, running water. This way, you're keeping them safe and bacteria-free. Now that you know how to avoid these mistakes, how about finishing with a simple, delicious, and super healthy recipe that uses eggs the right way? Here's one of my favorites. Crack 2 fresh eggs into a bowl and whisk them with a pinch of salt, pepper, and a dash of olive oil. Heat a non-stick pan on low heat and add the eggs. While they're cooking, toss in some fresh spinach, diced tomatoes, and a slice of avocado on top. Let it all cook for a couple of minutes, fold it into an omelet, and serve. Full of healthy fats, fiber, and proteins, this egg dish is the perfect way to start your day in a healthy and satisfying way. And speaking of eggs, have you seen our video about the main reasons why you should eat more eggs? Click on the video appearing on your screen right now. You'll learn so much more. See you there.